I'm failing to manage expectations of clients. My client is expecting far from reality from Google Ads. Do you have any tips to manage client expectations? Great question, and I'm glad you asked. It is how you speak with the client, and you got to be confident in your own ability, right? If I see that this account is going to be a headache or this client is going to be a headache, we then don't take them on. In the beginning, yes, we've taken all sorts of clients and we've picked up the wrong clients as well. Everybody does, right? So from experience, you will know. So the first thing to do is to audit, and you have a questionnaire. Ask your clients a series of questions that will determine whether you take on that client or not. And if you find the client has answered your questions the wrong way, then that's a red flag, right? Managing that, I just had a call earlier on today, and I told the client, look, you don't have any data in the account. You need at least 60 to 90 days for campaigns to be run, to be optimized, and then we start looking at scaling. And he was fine with that. If he had come back to me and said, well, I need leads within 2 days or a week or so, then I would have said, I'm sorry, I cannot help you, because you will need to find somebody else who can do such a thing. Yes, you can get leads within a matter of hours or a day or two, but it may be at a expensive price because the campaign have not been optimized. So you need to be absolutely confident as to how you speak to the client, so the client knows that you are talking as an authority in Google Ads. You know your stuff. And if you have done your number crunching, and just a very quick example, if client says, oh, I want a lead for $10, and everybody wants the cheapest leads. But what if the click cost is 15, average CPC? The client doesn't understand these things, but you do. And you can explain how can you have a $15 click and a $10 CPA. Or even if it was $10 click and he wants to lead at $10, it's impossible, because then you're expecting it to be 100% conversion rate, which I've never seen it. So this is how you would expect and manage. But the questionnaire has to be upfront. You need to set up, you need to have a series of questions. And I think somebody has asked the similar question about the questions. What will be these questions? It depends from company to company, agency to agency. We have our series of questions. What is the customer lifetime value? What is the conversion rate from lead to sale? Then we can work it out whether it is feasible or not to get that cost per lead at a price. Because what you want to do is to work out the value per lead and the cost per lead. If your cost per lead is, let's say, 10, but every time you get a lead, the value per lead is 30, then you are 3xing your Google Ads. And then I know that I can win if those numbers work in our favor.